know, coaches have coaches. And so Artemis has been my personal coach for almost 4 years. He's a great man of God, a great man of faith, and he's just a business builder, a business builder. And so at this point in my career, man, I'm looking to really blow this thing out, really to build this thing. And I was like, who in the world can I partner with that's like world class? And Artemis came right to mind. But there was one problem, Kevin. He didn't have his real estate license.
Yeah.
So I'll let Artemis tell the story. But Artemis is my personal coach. He's the one that's actually been coaching me to my ultimate greatness over the last 3.5, 4 years, and helping me really, really, I say, reclaim my greatness and get on to victory. So without any further chit chat from me, we're going to tee it up for my man Artemis. What's up?
Hey, fellas. I feel honored to be invited into the community and welcomed in this way. My name's Artemis, also known as Artemis Prime, and I've been coaching Nolly for about 4 years and just watching him grow in his business. And I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. I have over 20 years experience in health, healing, transformation, life transformation. I've helped over 40,000 people in the past 20 years of my career heal and thrive at all levels of life. And I was always on the outside looking in at Nolly, doing his real estate thing. And I was like, I don't want to do that. That's for Nolly. I'll just help him become the best version of himself because of my training and my extensive background as a coach and master trainer. Well, then Nolly sat down and started sharing with me eXp. And I have 8 years experience in networking and affiliate marketing and recruiting. And I've been trained by some of the finest people in the world, people who have made over $200 million in their career networking and recruiting, really, really high quality trainers. And I saw eXp and Nolly said, well, if you want to join with me and help me, as a leader, as a trainer, then you're going to have to get your real estate license. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So I put on my running shoes, and I started doing Champion School of Real Estate here in Texas. And what's so fascinating is that after I got into class number 3, I started realizing that real estate is a noble profession, that this is a profession of conscious partnership. The law of agency is about life-giving partnerships. It's about equality and fairness and responsibility and equity and fiduciary. And then I got into the finance part, and I started seeing how much money flows through the economy around real estate, from start to finish, and I started seeing how much possibility, opportunity there is in this profession for the world. Right now we live in a world where there's going to be more millionaires made in the next 10 years than in the past 100 years. And this opportunity with teaching people about real estate, teaching people about eXp, and then going out and leading and helping people become better, more clear in who they are, more abundant, wealthier, healthier. These are all the things I've been doing for the past 10 years as an entrepreneur already. I've already been teaching and training and helping people develop pristine clarity and focus and high performance and optimal mindset. These are all the things that real estate agents need to succeed and do more deals. And I'm definitely excited to do some deals as well and get my feet wet in the real estate world. Because, Texas is not a slow market. There's a lot of opportunity here. So it's like all these things came together, like Nolly being my friend, and then the opportunity, and then me saying yes to getting my license, which opened up a whole new excitement and passion for me.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's funny because Nolly shared so many stories about you over the years. I think maybe even before I knew your name, I knew, Nolly had shared some stuff about you in your guys' relationship. And so when he mentioned to me that you guys had that conversation, I was like, well, that's interesting. This could be a lot of fun to be able to work together on a different level too. And, just take this to a different level. I mean, Fred and I flew out there, what was that, November now? So a few months ago now. And we got the four of us got the chance to spend quite a few hours together, kind of talking through how this might look. And I remember you were like right in the middle of real estate school and just so excited in all the stuff that you were learning. And, for me and for Fred, and I know for Nolly too, just the opportunity to look at us building something together and doing some more things outside of what you and Nolly have already done, which has been some pretty cool stuff, is really exciting. So, man, I'm so glad to welcome you officially to eXp Realty and really into the real estate profession as a whole, because it's a wonderful, amazing business in my opinion. Now, obviously I'm biased, but I think it's one of the best industries to be in.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to join with us and build with us. It's better to be pulled by your vision than pushed by your problems. And I think a lot of people in the hustle and grind, in the daily grind, without vision, without clarity, without purpose, they get swept up in their reptilian brain, which is fight or flight, and vision is neocortex. And this part of our brain is what makes humans different than all other mammals. The closest mammal to us is the ape and chimpanzee, and 16% of their brain is neocortex. Humans have 40% of their brain being their neocortex. So it's our ability to vision, imagine, and create things never before created. And that's what, Mr. Sanford did when he started eXp. And that's what we're doing as leaders in eXp, is we're visioning or being pulled by the vision. And then we're going out and leading from vision. And I saw the vision. Like, I saw the vision in the company, I saw the marketplace and the paradigm shift. More importantly, I saw Nolly's vision, and I saw where he wanted to go with all of this. And it's really, how do you take a 20-year master coach and trainer and slow him down for 4 months to get a real estate license that he doesn't want to get? How do you do that? You do it with vision, and it was Nolly's vision that really pulled me in. And yeah, I had to overcome some hurdles and obstacles and fears and doubts along the way. And now that I'm licensed, it's like, man, hitting the ground with clarity of vision. Like, I have my goals, I have my vision, and I have a team. And I think that's what a lot of people coming into eXp, they're looking for status, they're looking for a team, a sense of belonging, and they're also looking for success. They're looking for more money. And none of that really, means anything without that vision and that support. And so I felt that from Nolly, like coming before I got licensed, like I could feel the vision and I could feel the support. And that's what pulled me in, for sure.
Yeah, I'll tag on to that, Artemis, because the people that partner with you are going to get so much more than just business coaching, which I've gotten tons of business coaching, but they're going to get great life coaching. And, you have the whole spiritual component behind it all. And then the health coaching, I got my little drink right here. It may not look appealing to some, but my dad passed away when he was my age, 49 years old, and his dad died when he was in his 40s. And when Artemis came to me at a time in my life when I was in my mid 40s, he was like, "Man, what are you gonna do, brother? What's up? Where are we going here?" And I had like freshly retired, so I was like, "Man, I'm not really trying to do anything." And and Artemis really put a foot in my butt and got me motivated to get back out in the marketplace and bring value
As a leader.
Yeah, as a leader. And so anyone under his tutelage and he's got 55,000 hours of training, okay, in various modalities all around your ultimate success, period. And so anybody, he's the guy that when people come to me, just like I was I was at a recent event, people heard me up there for 3 hours. They thought I knew everything. And they came to me with issues that I just couldn't help them with. And I said, you know what? I would love to be able to coach you and take your money, but you need Artemis. Okay. So he's the place that I send people when I can't help them, and I call him the millionaires coach. He coaches millionaires and billionaires. And if you join his team, guess what? You'll be unstoppable. You'll clear your blocks, you'll clear your fears and doubts, which is what holds most people back, and you'll be able to reach your ultimate dreams and goals. And that's really what it's all about. That's when real estate becomes fun again. So that's my plug, man. You guys need to join my man Artemis and do it today.
Yeah, it's funny now. I look at that and I know that you've obviously had a coaching relationship with Artemis for years now, And to think that, okay, so you've had that going for years, and obviously you've gotten a ton of value out of it because you've told me about it over the years, and I've seen the results in your show up in your life. But to think that somebody who's an agent who maybe isn't even in the, like when you retired, like that was because you wanted to travel even more. And I laugh because you're retired isn't really retired. Like you're still selling 20 houses a year despite being retired, like, you know, in your spare time. But, you know, I look at that, the fact that previous to this model with eXp Realty, most realtors to be able to do it, like it's not cheap to write a check for a really great coach, and it's just not. And what I love about this model is it allows us to bring our services and our benefits and what we can do for each other together, and where it's win-win-win all the way around. The company wins, the agent wins, the original agent wins. Like it just, everybody gets better because of it. And that's the thing I love about this. And that's why Artemis fits in so perfectly into not just this model, but into the group, to the things that we've tried to do together, you know, with mentorship masters and all that you've already built in the just over a year now that you've been here at the company yourself. This is just like plus, plus, plus. Let's keep building and giving more so we can all give back more and have better lives and build better lives together.
Yeah, you'll be seeing more of me, I'm sure, on the workplace, on the Facebook groups, on the chats. You know, there's just so much opportunity for growth in each individual that comes into eXp, and self-awareness brings self-mastery. Self-mastery brings self-expression. And so agents really need to know how to master the money and master themselves before they go out and be a great leader. And a lot of what I teach agents, Nolly's been sending me agents for about 3 months now, and I'm seeing very similar problems that have simple solutions. The agents just need to slow down and pay attention on who they are and where they are, and then clean up some of that, and then they can launch into great success, mastery, and flow. But self-awareness brings self-mastery, and that's what I bring to my clients, is understanding who they are and where they are, and then giving them the right information in the right order so they can succeed. The reason people don't succeed in any business is they get the right information in the wrong order, and they're trying to skip steps. And there's some basics and fundamentals that I've mastered as an entrepreneur over 10 years. Nolly already had a lot of these actually already dialed in. What he had was some emotional and physical blocks that he couldn't see. So I came in as a coach and just shined light on the blocks, but that made all of his conscious competence and unconscious competence just catapult. So I just removed some blocks, and then everything that Nolly had built just catapulted into greater success. And it was so funny because as he continued to grow, there were other things that would come up that I was the one to bring to his attention and keep shining light on. And we were having a conversation December 31st, New Year's Eve. We weren't partying. We were talking about eXp brokerage and how to change the world. And as we're having this conversation on New Year's Eve, talking about the industry, you know, I could see more of these issues just coming up for clearing. And it's like, you know, every level has its devil in business. So no matter how successful you become, there's another glass ceiling right there that you're going to need a mentor in, you know, your upline or your downline in this community is going to help you push through that glass ceiling.
Yeah, and what I'll say too, and I know we want to keep this as short as possible, what I'll say is that the one thing that eXp has done for me, and this is what so many people don't quite get, is that before eXp, I was trying to get the price of my services up. Like so I'd go to this seminar about high ticket coaching. So I'd like, okay, right now I'm charging $1,000 a month. How can I get it to 1,500? Then when I was charging 2,000, I was like, how do I get it to 2,500 a month? When I was at 2,500 a month for my coaching, then it was like, okay, how do I charge 50,000 a year for my coaching? Well, when I got to eXp, and this is the funniest thing, is like, wait a minute, I think it brought all my prices down to free. It's like the great equalizer, because now it's like, and all a person has to do is partner with us. You know, they get not only, but wait a minute, not only do you get Kevin and Fred, but then you get Nolly Williams, and now you get Artemis. And, you know, you're just stacking on the value, So I would say, you know, set up a call with Artemis. You know, obviously it's a free consultation. Just get on the phone with him. Let him share with you what he can do for you in your life. and then join us. We're building something that's worldwide. I mean, it's going to be huge, and we want you in on it today. Now is the time to get off the fence and join, because this really is going down. And I'm telling you, it's so exciting. It's so much fun. This is where you want to be. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, eXp just had its record month for new agents joining the company. January 2020 was a so far to date the record month. Worth noting, January has not historically been the best month of the year, much less the best month ever. Most brokerages are actually, people think that a lot of people move, but the problem is they do move, and they also get out of the business, and so there's a lot of clearing out, you know. And so knowing that they had not just a good month, but their record month in a normally down month, like that's pretty exciting. That speaks to the momentum that's been built by eXp Realty. But I digress. One of the things I wanted to point out is, like you said, hey, folks, reach out to Artemis. So Artemis, let me ask you, what's the best way for folks to reach you? Is it Facebook Messenger? Is it text message? Is it email? Tell everybody who's watching or listening to this right now, what's the best way for them to contact you if they want to have a consultation around what this might look like to partner with you?
Yeah, they can go to artemisprime.com, ARTTEMIS prime.com. My name's Artemis with two T's, artemisprime.com. And you can also just reach out to me at Workplace. You know, I'm on Workplace. I was messaging Dave Ganord, you know, a few days ago, sharing with him about flow and high performance. And, you know, there's just a ton of value I want to bring into the community around, you know, pristine clarity, high performance, letting go of the hustle and grind and getting into flow, becoming magnetic for leads and money. These are all the things I'm going to be teaching. Master your money, know your flow, build a team, and build your dreams. These are the things I'm going to be teaching and sharing.
That's awesome. So Artemis Prime, I love that. That's a great website, artemisprime.com. That's Artemis with two T's. And we'll put that here on Facebook and for the podcast version of this into those show notes, artemisprime.com. Nolly, hit us with something, man. How do you want to end before we tee it up to Artemis to close us out?
Well, I just want to end and say, you know, we've always been very humble. I mean, we're gentle giants, baby. You know, we're taking over, but we're not like, we're not that tight. We're killing them with love, man, and killing them with kindness. And it's always been, we have always, you're looking, guys, what you're seeing right here are three men that are givers, okay? And we've always been, I mean, I know, Kevin, you were giving, like you were sharing all your stuff. I remember when you would just share your pre-listing packages and whatever, dude, all your tips and everything. We've been on stages. We love to share. I've always been sharing. I continue to share multiple 2-3 videos a week on YouTube for free. Never going to charge for that kind of stuff. And Artemis is a super, super giver. So we're always going to give to the real estate community. We're always going to help you succeed. But I got to tell you, don't wait in the courtyard. Don't wait in the parking lot. When you come in the building, see, everybody that's getting our free stuff, they're in the parking lot. I mean, we got some pretty good goodies out there in the parking lot now. Don't get me wrong. But when you come in the building, man, now you really getting that. Now you're in the party. Now you really come into the party room and you're getting the good stuff. So don't do, for all of you guys that have just been picking our goodies and everything that we keep giving you, because we're going to keep giving them. It's no problem. We're going to leave the party every now and then and hand some stuff out in the parking lot. We do that. But when you come into the party, that's where you really start to have some fun. And that's where you need to be. Wouldn't you agree? That's where it is, baby.
That's
so come join the party, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on in the building.
Man, that's a great Artemis. Good luck topping that. But what are any final thoughts you want to share today about, could just be about your decision to partner with Nolly and us at eXp Realty and make the move into the real estate industry, or just something general overall? What would you like to share with us to kick us off?
I'm so excited to be here, so enthusiastic to be a part of the team and to help our team grow with purpose, with vision, with passion, with clarity, with alignment, with integrity. And for those of you watching right now, if there's anything you don't like in your outer world, it's because there's something in your inner world to change. As within, so below, as within, so without, as above, so below. And so just, if there's something you don't like in your business or your life, you need to change yourself first. And don't look outside yourself for the solution. In order to change yourself, you need a coach. You need a mentor. You need You know, it's like Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings. It's Merlin for King Arthur. We all go through these heroes' journeys, and if you need to take that level up, you need the witness, you need the coach, the mentor to come in to help you. And so, if you don't have a coach, go find one, and you will grow, and you will grow to where you want to go. And this is the important thing: is to change yourself, and then watch your business blossom.
Yeah, I love it, man. That was good. You do like you can't grow. You cannot grow like your business life. Your business will never outgrow you as a person, right? You actually have to, if you're going to continue to grow your business, then you have to grow as a person first. And man, that's so true. I love that, man.
In your next live stream, Fred, you and Kevin should talk about all the shit you don't want to talk about and how you've grown as leaders in eXp. You should just be totally vulnerable and share with us everything you've learned in the
I'll
past.
tell you what. So and just to share, like, it's funny you mentioned that. One of the things I like about teaching, I was in California yesterday, and one of the things I love about teaching other agents is the fact that I'm not going to give just the highlight reel, because I can't stand that shit. Like sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it sucks. Like I was sharing with the team, with the agents yesterday, that sometimes it freaking kicks you right in the teeth and it hurts. And sometimes even though it's business, it can feel emotional, right? And there's ups and downs that comes with it. And yeah, you got to be real with that. That's something that I am absolutely determined to keep a part of my Facebook group, part of my podcast, a part of my teaching, is that it's not just the good stuff. Like, hey, we failed along the ways. In fact, we're constantly failing. And the important part is just learn from those, grow through that, and come out the other side better.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. Well, again, officially welcome, ArtemisPrime.com. I'm just going to start calling you Artemis Prime from now on, because I love
Please
that
do.
so much. So welcome, ArtemisPrime.com, to eXp Realty and to the real estate industry. And we'll catch y'all folks soon. Anybody who wants to chat with Artemis, you know where to do it. It's ArtemisPrime.com. I'm sure you could probably reach out to him here on Facebook or any other way that you can track this man down at. And we'll talk to you guys again soon. Have a day.